Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Jefik. I am the delegation from Faculty of Syariah and Islamic Economic, State Islamic Institute Syekh Nurjati Cirebon. In this special occasion, I would like to share my last research with my friend Mr. Ahmad Khairuddin and Mr. Abdul Muiz. The title is The Impact of the Indonesia's Digital Economy During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Indonesia digital economy has a major impact on human life. The digital economy is growing very rapidly because it has extraordinary advantages such as easy access and low cost. The period of COVID-19 pandemic requires humans to maintain their distance from each other and reduce contact with each other. The digital economy is developing so rapidly because of the demand of limiting social activities during pandemic COVID-19. The pandemic has caused Indonesia's economic condition to deteriorate. To reduce the spread of disease, social activity are restricted. Most of the economic activities are carried out directly by humans, so that many business sectors are affected. The growth in the number of entrepreneurs is very important to reduce unemployment in Indonesia. Digital-based business is very appropriate to do during a pandemic because it can be done without having to meet in person. Crowds on masses can be avoided by maximizing the digital economy. By the way, based on data released by the Indonesian Ministry of Health, COVID-19 developed from Wuhan starting December 30, 2019, and 215 countries have confirmed the impact of COVID-19, and it cannot be avoided. This has an impact on the Indonesian economy. In the trade sector, Indonesia has declined even though the second largest tax revenue is from trade taxes. Based on the data from Central Statistic Agency, BPS, the decline also occurred in oil and gas and non-oil and gas export because China, which is the largest crude oil importer, reduced import activities during the COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, China is the center for the production of the world good. So when China lower its production level, this has a wide impact on the global economy, including Indonesia, which has so far relied heavily on raw material from China, such as plastic raw material, textile raw material, electronic part, computer, and furniture. In the investment sector, COVID-19 has influenced market projections, such as a delay in investment by investors from China due to unclear supply chain or due to changing market assumption. In 2019, China ranked second in investment realization in Indonesia after Singapore. The investment project of China is 5 billion in Sulawesi, which is still in process, is pending because COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 also has an impact on Indonesia's air transportation. As a result of the implementation of travel restricted abroad, many airlines have canceled their flight, and airlines that are forced to continue operating also suffer losses because the majority of their airplane seats are empty. In the tourism sector in 2019, Chinese tourism reached 2 million people. And now with COVID-19, the number of tourism has decreased drastically. As a result, there has been a decline in income in tourism supporting sector such as hotel, restaurant, and retailer. Hotel occupancy has decreased by 40%. COVID-19 causes the Indonesia economy to decline by 5% and has the potential to decline. Growth contradiction occurred in almost all business fields. The business field that experienced significant growth contradiction were transportation and warehousing by 30% and provision of accommodation and food and drink by 22%. To reduce the impact of COVID-19 on the domestic economy, the government lowers the Bank Indonesia BI 7-day revenue repo rate by 25 BPS to 4.75%, the deposit facility rate by 25 BPS to 4.0%, and the lending facility rate by 25 BPS to 5.5%. This policy was taken to maintain domestic economic growth amid the turbulent global economy, which prospect for recovery will require a long process and time. The positive impact of COVID-19 on the Indonesia economy, including reduced depending of the Indonesia economy on the Chinese state, Indonesia began looking for new export market opportunity when China was in a vacuum. The government of Indonesia is gaining momentum to strengthen the domestic economy, namely by strengthening and prioritizing the purchasing power of the domestic people rather than extensively in taking advantages of abroad. In this condition, Indonesia makes correction and evaluation so that domestic investment can be stable despite the downturn in the global economy. There are solutions for pandemic COVID-19. We can see the potential. Of digital economy. Internet and social media trend. Internet and social media trend in the world have a very large number of users and growing. The total population of human in the world is 7 billion. The number of mobile phone user is 5 billion. Internet user 4 billion and active social media user 3 billion. Technology innovation and economy digitalization affect the economy and social activity of the community. The economy has become more modern with digital device. Various facility can be obtained with technology. Economic activity can be carried out without the need for directly face-to-face contact between sellers. Digital business has a very large potential in the world, considering that 58% in the world population use internet in their activity, and 45% of the world population active use social media. Indonesia has great digital economy potential. The population of Indonesia in 2019 was 268 million, increase 1%, or around 3 million population from 2018. Internet user in Indonesia are 150 million people, and active social media user 150 million. Even most job advertisements are in the sector information and communication. The digital economy open up many job opportunity, as well as increasingly diverse business opportunities. The digital economy is a sign of future economic development and growth, characterized by growing transaction of business that use internet service as a medium of communication, collaboration, and even corporate between company or individual. This can be proven by the increasing number of internet users in 2019, reaching 150 million people. During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the implementation of the digital economy is still a challenge for some entrepreneurs, because for those who can adapt, double profit will be gained. The digital economy has a positive and negative impact. For the positive impact, is seen that the digital economy increases the contribution of digital market to the people's economy, especially UMKM, and is even predicted to increase sharply in 2020. Also, the development of the digital economy has a negative impact, especially for people who have low skill in IT. Based on our finding, the digital economy can be a solution to economic problems that emerged during COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic problem facing the world, especially Indonesia, is a challenge that must be faced. The pandemic has caused many people to lose their job, and many opportunity suffer losses. Economic activities can no longer be carried out in the same way. There need to be a new safer strategy to be carried out during the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.